Hey Zingers, welcome back to another pro tip video. I'm your host Ryan Faloona. I'm here again with BigBeat, and today we are going to discuss the details tool and how that can be used in your trading strategy. So BigBeat, why don't you take it away here? I got a blank workspace and I'm going to go ahead and load in some details.
Yep, so let's open up two details in the workspace. And the reason I want to show a little bit of the details and how it works here is that I want to show comparisons. A lot of people on Wall Street, they always want to compare companies very quickly. So we're going to show you how we do it here at Benzinga. So on the left side, I'm going to kind of walk you through the details page. On the details page, you're going to see in real time the stock prices change. If you see the Cisco here, switching over in real time. We have with the overview tab, and the overview tab is going to show us like a quick chart of the stock. You can actually change it from a 1 day to a 5 day to a 1 month chart very quickly in there. It's also going to show you the news feed as well. Below that, you'll see news. You'll see the SEC filings in the tab down there. You'll see press releases, our own Benzinga Wire, as well as Benzinga Signals, and some partner news too when we get partner news coming in. On the right-hand side, you're going to see what's happening in the stock of the day. Right, you're going to see the quotes, you're going to see the bid and the ask and the open, the close of the day or the previous day close. And then, of course, you're going to see company and industry within the details. And that's going to tell you a little bit between the company and the industry, how they're doing in regard to the whole sector. And it's in a nice little bar chart. You see the percentages there as well as what Cisco's numbers are. So you see the market cap's 209 billion. That's pretty much as what the industry standard is. Okay. You'll also see key ratio, which are very important. You want to see how they are in regards to the rest of the sector, and Cisco being a networking company. All right. All right. So if we go back, we're going to see on the details page on the second one with Morgan Stanley, we're going to see the financials. So you click on the financials tab, very simple. You're going to see the financials of that company, all the way from cash, liabilities, assets, payables. You're going to see income, base sales, you're going to see accounts payables, current liabilities, all that fun stuff that we need to know. And you can see it from a quarterly perspective to a drop-down menu over there to an annual perspective. Always want to know what's going on. Are they doing quite well? Now, one of the things that I always want to look here is at the income statement. So the next tab over is the income statement. How are they doing financially? Are they bringing in good revenue or are they not? And so within here, you can find the income statement. And is this company making cash? Cash flow is always very important to a company. So the next tab over is cash flow, and are they bringing cash in? Very, 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 very important. The next thing I want to look at is the news on a details page. So on the left-hand side with Cisco, we can click on the news tab right next to overview. Yep, and then you'll see all of the news that are coming in into the details page. So a lot of people don't even care about the financials of a company. All you want to see is the news. You're a news trader. So all you got to do is click there. You'll see all the news coming in. Now, you may want to see all of it. So the all tab is already clicked, but maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to see what the SEC filing is on the last one for Cisco. So there's the SEC tab. Very simple. Press releases is the next one. Benzinga Wire. Benzinga Signals, partner news, and of course transcript summaries. Now transcript summaries are very important. Those are what happened on a conference call. So we always want to know what is being said out there in the real world about Cisco from their own mouths, right? Okay, back to the other side of the details page. I'm going to show you a little bit more. We're going to show you, my favorite is key data. So key data over there in that last tab, yep, switching over now, is going to show you the numbers of the company. It's going to show you in fast detail. You always want to know in fast detail what those company numbers are. And so we want to know what the dividends are played out. We want to know what the balance sheet is in very quick. And a lot of times for me, I always want to know what the value cap of a company is, the market cap of a company. And they break it out too. What's the enterprise value? What's the PEG ratio? What's the PE ratio there? Once again, you can also look at the risk metrics. Risk metrics are very important if you're looking at a little bit longer term. Is it a good year for a 1-year play, 5-year play? And of course, cash flow, and is the company solvent? So if the company's not solvent, possibility of going bankrupt, we always want to know that before we invest in that company, right?
Absolutely.
All right. One of the other things that we always want to know, Ryan, is how do I compare against other companies? So on the left-hand side, if you want for the details, let's type in Morgan Stanley for MS. Yeah, and then we also want to put the financials up on this side. and the financials on the other side with JP Morgan. All of a sudden, I'm now able to compare two companies very quickly. You'll notice that there they are, the cash equivalents. Who's making more money? If you're looking at the banking sector, if you're a sector player, you always want to be able to compare several companies. Now, you may not know which companies are in that sector. So in the details page, we can also pull up peers. So in the peers tab, real quickly, we can look at all the other companies out there. And one of the things that I always want to look at is, if we're making a day trade, I also want to know how they're doing in the day. So I can also sort it by change percent. I can also sort it by revenue if I'm looking for a bigger company, right? And so once I find those two companies, then I will start to compare them against other companies within the financials and the details page.
All right, awesome. And then one more tip that I just wanted to briefly mention. If I go back here to Cisco, you'll also, in the details tab, you will get our proprietary Why Is It Moving banner, which is a very quick synopsis about why this stock is moving today. So awesome that you showed us how to go through all that data and come up with a thesis. Sometimes just knowing why is this moving, it's just given to you right there if there's a good reason. Of course,
and I would also say, Ryan, that several traders also have more than one screen, so you're also able to pop these out onto several screens. So if you're looking at other companies and in that same sector, you're able to pop each one of these details pages out.
That's right, and you can resize them and rearrange them. Great tip. You can also add them to the watch list from here. Yeah. So awesome tips. Until next time, Zingers, this was another pro tip video. Happy trading.